viewers, welcome to Remedial One YouTube channel. Today we want to look at how to use the calculator effectively in answering questions in examination. I'll hand over to my colleague AB. Take over.
Thank you, Ms. Boat. Guys, today, as Ms. Boateng said, we're going to look at how we can able to use the Fx-991 calculator to effectively evaluate fractions, which is objective and the written part of it. So you have the calculator throughout the exam. So when they say without using the calculator, they are not saying don't use it, but you cannot just punch in the stuff and then the answer that you get in the calculator, you put it in there. You have to know how to use it, and that is what we are going to demonstrate. That's what I'm going to show you throughout this video. Please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that anytime we drop a video, you get it. This have to be your #1 channel because we are bringing a lot of teachers on board, science and English, and then possibly we will expand it as we are moving forward. It's going to be a really huge, so make sure you be part of this family and then share with your friends. Mindful that we are also obeying the order of operation, which is a BODMAS, so you have to also obey the BODMAS as you are doing this kind of questions. So here, let's go ahead and rewrite. The off here is multiplication. So we got 3 on 4 minus 7 on 8 plus 1 on 2 or on 3 on 4. This is times into parentheses 7 on 8 minus 1 on 2. So before you do this, so you grab your calculator and you key it in, and then that will be guiding you towards the final answer. Okay, so I grab my calculator, and you have to know how to put it in there too. The bigger numerator, I'm going to put all of them in there. I pick my bracket here, and then I pick the fraction is here, and I type my 3 on 4. You shift it this way, you pick your operation sign, pick your fraction again here, which is 7 on 8, push it aside, plus your fraction 1 on 2, and you close the bracket, and then all divided by, you pick your, you see the question, there was no bracket, but I want to include everything. That's the reason why you have to enclose it with a bracket. And then you pick your bracket again here, your fraction here, which is 3 on 4, and then you bring your multiplication. And here, let me bring another bracket, pick my fraction 7 on 8 minus another fraction by 1 on 2, push it here and then close it and close it again because this and this will be taken care of, and then equal. And here it's telling us that we have to get 4 on 3. 4 on 3, we will talk about that. So that is the answer. So now let's go ahead and do it. And then we are guiding towards that we have to get the final answer have to be 4 on 3. So let's push it aside and then we'll go ahead and do it without the calculator. So this is equals to, we find our LCM for 482, which is going to be 8. So all of them have to be on 8, and then 4 goes into 8, 2, and then you multiply it by the 3 and you get 6. You bring your operation sign. 8 go on 8, 1, you multiply by 7, you get 7. You bring your operational sign plus, and then 2 go here, 4 times 1 is 4. So you're done with that. All divided by, you write your 3 on 4 here times, and now let's work within the bracket here. So here too, you find your 8 as LCM, and then you bring your 7 here because 8 go to 8, 1. You multiply that, you bring your operation sign. 2 go to 8, 4. 4 times 1, you get that. Bring it here. Then you add this to this, which give you 10 minus 7, and that will be 3 on 8. All divided by, here we still have the 3 on 4. And then times, here we subtract, we get 3 and we get 8. At this time we can remove the bracket, and this is giving us 3 on 8 here. Here is just multiplying. When you're multiplying, you multiply the numerator to numerator, you get 9, and then denominator times denominator, and that gives you 32. So you have fraction divided by a fraction, and what do? You keep, and the division become multiplication, and you flip this one, you turn it around. So let's go ahead and do that. So if we do that, we got 3 on 8 times 32 on 9. So here we can simplify. 3 come here, 3, then this come here, 4. So that's where you get 4 on 3. So you see the calculator gave us that 4 on 3, but be careful when it comes to the Wassce. If you don't want to lose any point, never leave your answer in an improper way here, because 3 can go here. We have to leave this as a mixed fraction. 4 divided by 3 give you one whole number, so you write that one whole number, and then you write your 3 here, and then you subtract the 3 from 4, that give you 1. Make sure you leave your answer in the mixed fraction if it is, and look at the calculator, and you could see that yes, the same answer as. So the calculator guides you to see that, oh, this is what you're supposed to get. So if this happens to be just a multiple choice, I mean, you take just a minute, you're done, you got your point. Okay, so this one too, put it in there. This the calculator is going to do everything for you. It's going to apply all the BODMAS and it will give you answers. So let's go ahead, but make sure you're utilizing the bracket to make everything inclusive. So here we picked our bracket from here. Is a mixed fraction, so shift that. We got 3, and then we got 4 on 9 divided. You bring your brackets here, shift mixed fraction, 5 whole number, 1 on 3, and then minus that, 2 whole number, 3 on 4, close it, print class, and then the mixed fraction, shift that, got 5, push it aside here, got your 9 on 10, push it here, cover it, enter, boom, that gives you the answer. So that's the answer that the calculator is giving us. So this is improper fraction. We will simplify it later. Okay, so it's giving us 217 on 30. So now here, let's use the understanding. So here you multiply this by that and you add it here. And that will give you 31 on 9. You bring your division, bring your bracket, you multiply this, you get 15, you add it to that, and then you got 16, so it's going to be 16 on 3 minus here, you multiply 8, and then you add, you get 11 on 4, you bring plus, got this, so 59 on 10, equals to, divide, inside the bracket, we are working inside the bracket here, to find the LCM, which happens to be 12, 3 goes into 12, 4 times that gives you 64, you bring your operation sign, here go 3, you multiply, and you get 33, and then you bring your 59 on 10 here. Move on here. Now we're about to remove the bracket. Okay, divide. All these things are past questions. So similar can come. 31 on 12 plus 59 on 10. So now everything is really good. But here, make sure you're following the BODMAS. All this while we have been following the BODMAS, but we have division and we have addition. So we have to do the division first. Because division comes before addition. So we have to do this one first. 31 on 9. And now here, fractional divided by fraction. So this turns into multiplication and we flip this second. And then you bring plus 59 on 10. Okay. This crosses one out. 3 can go on both. So 3 go here, 3 go here, 4. So now we got here, we cannot simplify. So that's the reason why we leave it like that. So 4 on 3 plus 59 on 10. So here you find your LCM, which is going to be just multiply, you get 30. Okay, 3 go here, 10. 10 times that give you 40. Okay, that give you 40. 10 go here, 3 times that give you 177. And that give us 217 on 30. So that's what the calculator gave us. You see, all this run, how long it took us to be here. The calculator gave us the answer. Here is improper fractions. So use your calculator and then you divide 217 by 13, and you see that it will give you 7 whole number, and then you multiply 7 times 30, that will give you 210, and then you subtract it from here, and you will see that the remainder is 7. So 7 on 30. So this become, if you want the full points, the full credit, then you have to. So let's look at the next one here. So pause around and then do it. Make sure you're using a BODMAS. But today, much of my intention is to show you how to use the calculator to, work really fast and get all your points. So here we pick our calculator. Then we know that the off is multiplication. So we bring our parentheses, our fraction. We got 3, 2 on 3 times. This is a mixed fraction, so shift, pick it, got 2, then on that, close bracket, divide, bring that, shift, pick the fraction to get your mixed fraction, 3 whole number, 1 on 2, minus, shift, pick, miss, so 2 whole, 1 on 4, bring it up, enter, so that will give you 6 on 5. The calculator doesn't actually get you to the mixed fraction. So here, this is improper fraction, so you have to make sure you change it to 1 whole number, 1/5, your full points. Okay, so make sure you take the opportunity. That's the answer that you're supposed to get. Follow all the procedure and get that answer. So here too, even this one was one of the multiple choice, so even this one you don't really need to worry. So here you can pause and see how, even if you're using a calculator, what is the procedure? The procedure is that you got to bring your bracket because you want everything to be included. Shift for the mixed fraction, 3, 4, 1 on 4, and then multiplication. Shift for another mixed fraction, 1, 4, 3 on 5, close it. Division, pick it up, shift that 11 whole, 1 on 3 minus, shift that 5 whole, 1 on 3, you close it, boom, and that give you the answer. So the multiple choice, so 13 on 15. This is a proper fraction, and capiche, you done. Thank you for watching. Please, if today is your first time or you have been visiting the tribe, go ahead and subscribe. This have to be your channel whereby the best of best is coming together, bring you all that you need to pass your Wassce core mathematics, and then we are giving you all tools that you need as you go to university, as you go to college. That's going to help you. So this channel have to be your number one. That have to be your friend. Anytime you get access to the YouTube, that's where you have to be spending your time. We are bringing on board the science and the English and all that, chemistry. We have all these things in plans, but it takes a little time. But we are bringing all, so make sure you subscribe. So as all of them come on board, all of it will be at your disposal. Help you place out. Leave us a comment, like it, and see you in the next video. Be blessed.